So Jean Rabe, congratulations. You are our 2019 winner of the soon-to-be-famous Illinois Author Project for 2019.
Thank you.
With your book, The Bone Shroud. So we are so happy that you joined us here at the Illinois Library Association Conference for our big reveal. We hope you were truly surprised.
Oh, yes.
It looked like it.
Oh, yes.
Thank you for being here. So, Jean, we just want to find out a little bit more about you. Tell us about you and why you became an author.
I always wrote. Mm-hmm. And I started out writing for newspapers. I was a newspaper reporter for a lot of years and covered a variety of things. And then I went to work for a game company and wrote game material. And from there, I started writing fiction.
Yeah.
So I've been in the game for a while, but I'm new to mysteries.
Okay.
And I'm new to being an independent publisher.
Great. And how many books have you authored, Jean?
40.
So many that you could almost not remember. That's amazing. 40 books. So that's fantastic. So,
but not many of them are independent published. Just the 4.
The more recent ones?
My better ones, I think.
Your better ones. Okay. Well, certainly this one qualifies. So can you tell us a little bit about the Bone Shroud? Give us a brief synopsis.
Well, the Bone Shroud is set in Italy, in and under Italy. And my main character is from the Field Museum in Chicago. She travels to Italy to be the best man in her brother's wedding. And her brother's fiance is an archaeologist, and he lures Iram under the streets for an amazing discovery. But there's other people who are looking to capitalize on discovery too. So it's an adventure, murder mystery, thriller, kind of all wrapped into one.
Absolutely. Well, it's been a favorite among our librarian judges. They had a lot of great things to say about it and some lofty comparisons, saying it reminded them a lot of Dan Brown, and readers who enjoy Dan Brown will enjoy The Bone Shroud. So that's high praise for sure. So congratulations on that as well. So what made you interested in this particular subject matter, setting it in Italy or having it be with the Chicago Field Museum?
I like to watch the History Channel, and I saw some programs on Attila the Hun and his ravages through Italy, and I saw things of the Italian underground where they have these bone crypts. Ooh. And I wanted to kind of melt everything all together.
Sure.
And I wanted a female protagonist who wasn't an archaeologist and had a different background. So I studied the Field Museum in Chicago and looked at all the different jobs that you could have there.
Okay.
And I called a couple of the administrators and we talked for a while, and I settled on an archivist, which I think I might have liked to have been back in the day when I had the opportunity to go to college.
Can you tell us what made you interested in our project, the soon-to-be-famous Illinois Author Project?
I had a friend who entered last year.
Okay.
And taught me that there are all sorts of avenues to get exposure for your books, especially if you're independent published. And being new to independent publishing, I didn't know any of this.
Sure.
And so I started studying your site, and I was like, well, this is wonderful.
Yeah.
You know, this is wonderful. Everybody should do this.
Great.
So I waited until I had a book that I could enter.
Okay.
And I did.
And you did.
It had to meet the certain publishing dates. And
well, it turned out well, I would say, for you.
I'm very happy. I'm going to levitate home.
Well, so tell us a little bit more. What does the future look like for Jean Rabe? What are you up to next?
Well, I have a sequel to this plotted.
Wonderful.
And there's a couple of different countries where I can send Iram to. I just want to not stick her in any one place for very long. And I'm also writing a murder mystery series set in southern Indiana, where once upon a time I lived. So I want to stay with mysteries. I used to write fantasy and science fiction, but mysteries are clicking for me right now, and I really like independent publishing.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're so glad you have a captive audience in librarians, and I'm certain that now with the official announcement and having libraries start to hear more and more about the Bone Shroud, that you'll find lots of new readers who will love it just as much as they did. So thank you so much for being here, Jean. Congratulations.
Thank you for inviting me.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.